Hello everyone, welcome to day 14 of Java and processing. Uh, we're basically done with our Flappy Bird application, but there's one more step, and that is how do we share this application with others? Do we have to make them download processing and have them run all of this stuff and download the picture image that we did? And the answer is no. We can do it a lot more efficiently. And so, first off, before we do that, we have to make our folder a little cleaner. So if you remember, if you open up File Explorer File Explorer. Oh, that's not the right thing. So if we open up our File Explorer, this is what we'll see. We'll see our different files that we're using for processing and image file. Now, processing isn't good at handling loose image files around, so what we'll do instead is we'll create a new folder right here. Just create a new folder and just call it data. Processing will recognize the folder named data. So if you put your image inside of the data file, your game will still run smoothly and fine. So now that everything's nice and compacted into one folder, other than the code, obviously, we can export our application. And here's how we'll do it. First, you head over to processing, and then in the top left, you click File, and then you can't see it because that's just the way my screen capturing software set it up. But look for the option that says Export Application. And when you have Export Application, you'll see a couple of export options. Again, you won't be able to see it. You can't see it on my screen, but if you're following along with me, you'll know what I'm talking about. So choose what platform you want to export it to. I'm just going to use Windows since I'm on a Windows computer. Go ahead and turn off presentation mode. That'll turn off show a stop button as well. And presentation mode is basically a mode where your application automatically full screens, and you don't want that. If you full screen your application, it can get in the way of other stuff. You can't really multitask if you want. It makes it kind of annoying. So turn off presentation mode by unchecking it, and keep embed Java in it, just in case the person you hand this to or give the file to, just in case they don't have Java installed, they can still run this program. So go ahead and click the export button with these options, and then it'll if you go back to your File Explorer in the same file, you'll see two more folders. One of them is for Windows 32-bit and Windows 64-bit. Most modern computers will have 64-bit. In order to check, you can go to your control panel and look up system. That'll tell you what bit of computer you have for Windows. But the most common one and the one you likely have is 64. So go ahead and open up Windows 64, and you'll see a couple of things in here. And you'll notice that you have Java files in here. We've been talking about processing this whole time, but processing, again, it's just built on top of Java. It uses Java code, makes it easier for us to type in Java code by compressing these huge functions that require a bunch of different options and configurations to a couple of easy to use functions that processing gives us. So it's built on top of Java, so it can run on whoever's computer has Java. So basically, if you have this folder out and you want to share your game with someone else, all you have to do is export it, just like how I showed you, and have them download this folder, the application Windows 64 folder. And all they have to do on their part is double click the Flappy Bird .exe button. And if you double click it on your computer, you'll notice, hey, my application opened it up. They do not have to have processing. They do not have to have Java installed. It's all encapsulated right here inside of this folder. One more thing, you see this little icon? It has the processing logo, or one of the processing logos. You can change it easily. I might do another video on customization, or you could just ask me in the future how to do it, but you can change the icon to whatever icon you want. That's basically it, guys. This is how you share your application or your game or your animation with other people. You basically export it, turn off presentation mode, and share that with them the folder, and all they have to do is double click on the .exe file. EXE stands for executable, which means it can be run. Excuse me. Now that you've done that, go ahead and share your application with anyone you want. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're finally done with our Flappy Bird application, and we will do more applications in the future. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.